Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all.
Look at Q with her singing ass. Let's get to the show.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Q, and today I am making a beautiful Jamaican brown stew chicken. Do you feel me? Like, whoo, let's go. Alright, so y'all just saw me break down this white onion, and now I'm gonna break down this green sweet bell pepper. Y'all, this dish was just so delicious and flavorful and juicy and tender and well seasoned. Oh, child, just flashbacks. I had this for Sunday dinner, and we're going to allow the meat to marinate overnight, and what that does is it infuses so much flavor into that chicken, y'all. Alright, now we got a jalapeno, fresh jalapeno. We're going to go ahead and slice that on up. And then we're also going to cut in half one large habanero pepper. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and break down this fresh ginger, because I love the fresh ginger in this. And I know a lot of people I've heard are leery about large chunks of aromatics or stuff like that in their food. And I don't subscribe to that. I like to make what I make my way, y'all. I like it my way, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Now we're gonna take these beautiful green onions, scallion when she feeling bougie, and we're going to cut these in such a pretty diamond cut at a diagonal. Look at that. That's pretty. Yes, it is, and it was so delicious too, y'all. Come on. I'm excited about this one, for real, because I really do love Caribbean food, and I love just all the flavors and just not being afraid to season the food. You know what I'm saying? And it's seasoned in so many different ways. It's the dry herbs, it's the seasonings, it's the actual aromatics. Let's season the meat, baby, because you know we gotta season the meat. So we're gonna go with some garlic powder, some allspice, some ground ginger. Yeah, some ground ginger, some fresh black pepper. And y'all know how I feel about fresh black pepper. It's delicious. Next, we're going to add in some onion powder. We're going to add in some turmeric. Go ahead and toss that onion powder in there. We're going to add in some turmeric. Y'all know I love turmeric, period. We're going to add in some seasoning salt. Season it right on up. Some cinnamon. Yes, some ground cloves. Yes. And I really like this jerk seasoning. It's mild on the bottle, but with the other flavors and the other aromatics, it just spiced it up beautifully. Then we have some Worcestershire sauce, because I can say Worcestershire sauce. Some dark soy sauce and some red wine went into this. And we're also going to add in some browning, because these are brown stewed chicken, people. Brown stewed chicken. We're gonna throw in some brown sugar, and that's for a beautiful balance, and some ketchup. Yes, this marinade, when I tell y'all this stuff came together so beautiful and delicious and flavorful, y'all will see what I'm talking about. And now we're gonna go ahead and take our glove, and we're gonna get to massaging this chicken. And of course, this chicken was clean chicken. Y'all cannot just be taking y'all chicken out the package and cooking it like that. You have to wash your meat, okay, with some lemon, some vinegar, clean water. And if you want to see me and how I wash my meat, I can show you beautifully. I have various videos that will show you exactly that. All right, now we're gonna throw in a bay leaf and some fresh thyme, period. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw in all those beautiful aromatics. Yes. Now, as far as, like I said, as far as the ginger, for some people, if it's a lot for you, just use it in a different way, or ground it down, or, you know, pull out the pieces, period. Still very delicious. And now we're going to prepare this beautiful asparagus. Asparagus is so delicious, y'all. I have really come to grow to love some asparagus, because at first I couldn't stand it when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? But then the way I make it, the way I cook it, because most of the time when other people would cook it, it'd be all soggy and just not delicious, or either they overcook it, they don't season it properly. It's just a mess. But this right here will get y'all all the way together. I love vegetables. And I think that's a big reason why a lot of people shy away from vegetables. I don't understand why, you would hate on something or not like something that's going to be actually good for your body. You hear me? Yeah, so let's get this asparagus. And I went on ahead, we cleaned off the bottom of, that very woody bottom piece. We went on ahead and cut that off. And then we cleaned it up. And these are going to be delicious, tender, and very, very seasoned precisely. So we're going ahead and put on some sea salt, some black pepper, some Italian salad dressing, y'all. Yum. Some garlic powder. Yes. And some honey. I'm also going to add some paprika and some lemon juice. Now, make sure when you're squeezing your lemons that you cup that hand right up under that lemon so it catches all the seeds, so you don't have that unpleasant experience. All right? Yes. And I think I'm going to call these honey lemon herb asparagus. Yes, honey lemon herb asparagus. And I just added some perfect pinch Italian seasoning. Yes, God, honey, because these were so delicious. And at the end, I added another little tap of honey. And then you see my little vacuum pack, my little seal pack that I make with the aluminum foil. Super simple, super delicious. Make sure that all of your food is cooked evenly and properly. And it's just, man, I love doing this. I do that same style of cooking with fish, with shrimp, with all type of different stuff, and it just really seals in that flavor. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add in our 100% grapeseed oil, and we're going to allow the pan to get hot. And once that pan gets hot enough, then we're going to add in this beautiful meat that had been marinating overnight. So of course it is the next day, and we are ready to cook. Now let's go. Yes, get that meat in there. And so what we're doing right now with the brown stew chicken is we're allowing it to sear and to begin to, kind of cook on that stove top. Once that part is done, we're going to take it off of the stove top and pop it into the oven with all that marinade and aromatics and everything else that went into it. All right, y'all see it's going now. Now look at the flip. Look at that. Woo! Yes, tender, juicy, flavorful meat. Yes, now look at that. And I added a can of diced tomatoes and chilies. Rotel that. And we're going to go ahead and position that beautifully inside of that pan. Yes, there we go. Yes, very beautiful, very pretty. This was a very pretty meal, a very delicious meal. So now look at that. Oh yes. Now we're ready for it to, it came out of the oven, It came out of the oven, and I added a slurry to it because I love how silky and delicious this sauce turned out to be. You feel me? So the slurry was a little cornstarch and some water. I didn't want this too thick and I didn't want it too thin, but it turned out luscious and beautiful. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Look at this. Get a little closer. You see that? Yeah. And I was gonna make some roti with this, but I just chose not to because I'm not gonna lie. That morning I had a really in-depth workout. I had a really good exercise routine, and it had been a long time since I really was able to get it in like that. So I didn't feel like making roti child. But what I did eat with this was some beautiful brown Cheesecake Factory bread. That's what I did. But look at this, y'all. Y'all see how beautiful that is? Look at the presentation. And then it had the nerve to just fall apart like this. Oh my God. It was just delicious. The sauce, everything, that spice, because that habanero pepper and the jalapeno peppers, it just gave a beautiful kick to it. It was very delicious and fun, and the flavors were actually interesting and not mundane. This is not your regular run-of-the-mill blase suave type of meal. No, this has color and pop and deliciousness and all that delicious flavor. Just look at that juicy meat, marinated juicy meat. Oh my God, I had to get in there with my hands, make me a little sandwich, you know what I'm saying? And the rice, don't even get me started on this rice. And in takeout at the crib, I will be giving you guys the precise way that I do this, and I'm also working out some other things as far as that is concerned, and it's just very interesting, so y'all stay tuned for more details on all of that. But y'all, look at this, and then the asparagus, like I told you, beautiful, not all wimpy and crap. It's a very delicious snap to it, not overcooked. The flavors and the seasoning that we put on there, very delicious. And usually with my asparagus, I like to add some minced garlic, but like I said, my Amazon fresh order will be here today between 12 and 2, and me and my minced garlic will be reunited, and it feels so good. Period. And I love, like I said, I love that cheesecake brown bread, and you know they sell it by the loaf. Oh, I said, y'all really trying to, you know what I'm saying? But listen, one thing about carbs and protein and intermittent fasting and all that stuff, my body type need carbs. Your body need that shit to carry out certain functions in your body. So carbs are not the devil. Carbs are not evil. It's just the way that you eat carbs, the type of carbs you eat, and the frequency of them that you eat. See what I'm saying? A lot of people be having stuff misconstrued, and then you wind up doing too much on one end. See, that's the whole point of having balance. You see what I'm saying? Now, I could very well eat a meal that where it's just meat and carb, and I've done that multiple times. I'm quite sure we all have. But you need that vegetable, and then you could eat just meat and vegetable and still feel tired in a mug because you're not getting the amount of carb that you need too. You know what I'm saying? These things have purpose in your body for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're trying to tone up, gain muscle. See, the point is to not overcomplicate the shit. You know what I'm saying? You know your body needs certain things. You know that your body functions. Listen to your body. That's what I learned how to do. I learned how to listen to my body, and that's what helped me to learn what was good for my body, what caused me inflammation, what, you know what I'm saying, what is what, you know. And when you know better, you should want to do better, period. You know what I'm saying? Once you know what you have to do, then you do better. Just like people make sugar the devil, like, oh, I can't eat no more sugar, this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something. It's going to come a point in your life where you going to realize that life ain't just about appearances for other people. Okay? I do what I do because it makes me feel amazing. It makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? I do things in moderation. I don't feel that I should sit up and literally withhold anything from myself that makes me feel very good. And I'm talking about in a healthy, natural way. Because if I was to say, and I know I'd be bold-faced, bald-head ass lying, if I sit up and say, oh, I'm not gonna eat any more sugar, no more, period, and then I'll be grumpy, I'll be bitchy because I like it. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I eat these things in moderation. You being able to commit to yourself and commit to your health and your well-being does not mean that you have to definitely and indefinitely shun certain things that you find enjoyable. Is that not committing to your own happiness and wellness as well? You get what I'm saying? I exercise, I drink tons of water, I eat very balanced meals, you know what I'm saying? And if I want to have a snack when the fuck I feel like it, that's what I'm gonna do, and ain't nobody gonna make me feel bad about it. Period. Diet. Because that gets on my nerves. People be so pretentious, and it's like, no, I gotta be like, and it's so, the rigidity of it, it just makes it feel like, are you really even enjoying this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because I enjoy the results. I do enjoy the results of my life changes that I've made. Like I always say, I don't want to be skinny. I love being myself, and that makes me happy, and that also makes me feel amazing. Absolutely amazing. Period. Alright y'all, thanks for coming through once again and vibing with your girl Q. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and I hope you guys liked this video. And if you guys like this art, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button so you can subscribe to your girl and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the freshness coming from the Fresh Squad.
Thank you for coming through. You know it's your girl Q. I'll imitate, duplicate over here.